Michigan Stadium.
Boy, got me at the big house. Ain't this some shit?
Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Michigan's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season.
Oh.
And the opening kickoff sails out of bounds. Maybe a little bit of nerves and hopefully not an omen for the way this season's going to go. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run.
Oh, that nigga.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The quick out. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. This game's so fucking stupid. I'm about to be mad already. Fucking way. Oh, look at this shit, man. That's crazy. What is the wide receiver doing?
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Running inside, it's Lacey. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Grab behind the line, it's Gill. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Lacy. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. With the catch, it's Lacy. Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on fourth down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the fourth down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that fourth down. That was a big one.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Marshall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get into the ground. That is a baller.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
God, I should have got the sack.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That's caught. It's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys,
bullshit,
they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Finds his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The offense changing the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Man, it's players over plays, and like find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Marshall. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Damn, bro.
That one is he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Here's Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, this nigga, come on, bro. This damn meter shit stupid.
And I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man. It's Marshall. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Oh, he bumped into the own fucking man. God.
Into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Underwood. He's got an open man. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Firing to the right, complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
Ooh, this nigga dropped the ball. Oh, my God.
As he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Haas. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
The Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Dumps it off in the flats. Turning it on. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Kept it, and he's past the marker.
I
Mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throwing, Underwood. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Hits the accelerator to the right.
Damn, my camera fucked up, bro.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
Oh my God.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season.
My camera, I couldn't see the damn. You see what happened, man. I couldn't switch the camera back.
Let's start with a look at Georgia Southern taking
That's
on
crazy.
the Clemson Tigers. And it's Georgia Southern looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive.
Yeah, they got me.
They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
Man, get that nigga.
I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, better look out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games
like these new controls,
in his
man.
career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Ah, damn, this nigga hyped the ball.
Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback.
God damn.
Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. And that's a great start to this second half.
About to knock his ass out the game.
Released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Underwood.
Oh, shit.
Right. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him.
Let me click on the nigga.
A little bit more speed.
The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. They'll run it. It's Marshall.
God, he got it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wolverines. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half, but lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Let me do it. Oh, I gotta be in the formation. That's what.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Looking to fire.
Oh, my shit.
Steps away.
Man.
Get away.
Oh,
It is
come
a
on,
huge
bro.
sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And they finally get to this
My
guy.
shit,
He's
leg.
dynamic.
Oh,
He can
my
make plays
God.
with his feet and scramble
That's
around.
some
And
bullshit.
I think they got used to it in the first half, and now if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast.
God damn, you gotta catch this.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
The Rebels send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So here comes the Michigan offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Marshall. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back.
Yeah, he didn't get it. Dang.
They'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much.
Let me get that.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. There are few things that can impact a game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this.
Oh, that nigga should have got through there.
Excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it off?
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible?
Here's a little room there.
Oh, man, I had a touchdown.
And they've got it at the 33.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Underwood throws for the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Wide wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. A missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback making checks. Bryce Underwood to the air again.
I fucked that up.
The 30.
I had the shit on the press. Why I need that?
Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll go to the ground.
You got
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little...
There's a crease. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this.
Oh, this nigga fumbled the ball.
Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, man, the defense really needed a play. They had to have something go right. Down by 2 possessions, they do what they haven't done in this football game. They forced the turnover. Now set their offense up to hopefully get right back in this football game.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throwing, Underwood. He's got the back in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. A little release to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Underwood. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Again, it's Underwood. Under fire. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Underwood to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Got out of trouble and throws. Got the quick pass. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down in this red zone.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. There's a little game pressure on these guys right now. The run has turned this into a ball game again, and now they need to put together a drive here. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll go right back to him. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lacy. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Lacy. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Quickly to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Underwood. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Looking to the big tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop them. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Fights off a defender. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
God damn. What the fuck?